You know what I'm saying?
Brother
I did go like,
Shaka,
oh, yeah.
let me say this before I go. You are one of the most dangerous brothers in our community. Why? Because he has been listening for a long time, and when you say something, he's going to say, wait, but you said this on this day. Here's the video.
And he's going to have the
He is one of
documentation.
the most dangerous brothers in our community. And so I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that SaNeter's audience now knows about you. He was talking to me about Shaka. I thought he was talking about Shaka almost for a second. Because SaNeter love him some Shaka Maat Forever. So I'm just honored that now we have a more global. I know Rob Moore was kind of making a joke, but he was also making a comment. The reality is that this internet is going to allow Africans all over the world to connect on our interest, and that is powerful. That is powerful.
Yes.
I'm honored to be on. I promise I will communicate with you. I'm watching your shows ardently, Shaka. So whenever you would like me to come and chat with you privately or publicly, please let me know.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hotep Senuhena Senut Tiren Ishakan Kukemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Jabari Osaze is scared of Maat Forever. In parentheses, SaNeter said it. Let me check the sound quality. Sounds good on my end. Give me just one moment. Oh, it's not. The chat is open to subscribers on my second channel, and you have the link. So let's do the fair use disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Let me share the video that I am the most proud of, which has over 400,000 views. There you have it in the chat. Kimet Maat, 403,000 views. You have the link. Less than an hour long. Just want to prepare something to make sure I don't forget. Well, actually, SaNeter is a member of the Shrine of Maat, led by Jabari Osaze. You have another member of the Shrine of Maat. You have the link in the chat right there, who was defending a rapist live on air publicly. Donnie Williams is the place to be. Now, the thing I want to prepare, to put him down. Okay, so okay, can get to the nitty-gritty now. We're going to listen to what Filthy Frankie, that's the nickname he chose for himself, SaNeter said yesterday.
I really don't want to do this video. If you notice, that's why I took down the videos off of this channel, because it's...
Yes. He backed down. And he admitted it live on air. He took down the videos he made about me. You remember some people who were telling me, well, do this, don't do that. Results. 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 He has over 300,000 subscribers on his two main channels, and he backed down.
It's just crazy at this point. After watching and doing a couple of things and watching these videos, yeah, I think I'm gonna listen on this one.
Oh, this is a compilation, some excerpt of his live stream. I have the full live stream just in case he removes it. So if he wants to claim that I played him out of context, well, he can feel free to play himself into context. But I don't think he's going to try that. I said that I wasn't watching his streams like that. Most of the time, that's when I was live that I will play them, right? So he took advantage to lie like an idiot. Let's continue.
I know y'all hear me say this all the time, but the dude that I'm talking about, y'all will see that I need y'all to come on over. I don't love it. I realize that, you know, enough is enough. I'm done with it.
He's done. He bowed down. He backed down.
This doodoo guy is something, so you need to do something. What can I do?
What can he do? He can't do anything. There's nothing he can do. So he backed down. But you heard him a few days ago. Oh, I don't take anything back. Oh, you know, I'm going to deal with you. He backed down. The only winners what he getting is behind, whooped, can't handle the heat. Yes, he can't handle the heat. He can't handle the pressure. But what's funny, I'm going to play something. See, yesterday, I had so much to share, you know. But when he went live again about yours truly, you know, I just had a quick look, you know, play a little bit. Emmett Redson is in the place to be. Greetings to you.
You know, the ones who need to do something, I would say, is you.
So you can see he's blaming his audience. We already have him on tape begging his supporters to flag me. But he's going to say more.
You need to do something, brother. If you're serious about it, you can do something. You can make a video. You can bang. You can go in on them.
You can make a video. You can bang. You can go in on him. See, before he had some slaves that were doing that for him, right? Now, I forgot to say, but I had a previous live stream earlier that I did not share in my community timeline. Some of you may remember that I addressed Daniel Heru, who is also a member of Jabari Osaze's Shrine of Ma'at, and he's on tape defending a rapist. He got on Killer B and, you know, talk sideways about me, you know, so I hollered at him. Now, I emailed him, I don't know how many days ago, but amazingly today he sent me 2 emails, right? Now, the first one, entitled, Let's Clear Things Up. I watched your video and I really don't understand the emotional rant. I am the least of people that do YouTube beefs. He put bees, B-E-E-S. I presume you meant to type beef. It's a typo. Well, I am here on Killer's show if you want to join. Is he out of his damn mind? That reminds me, Texas Obama saying, let's talk, let's have a conversation on the phone. Some amateurs. And then the other email, entitled, You Want to Clear Things Up. He wrote, I saw your video and I think you have mistaken me. I am the last person to do YouTube beef or get on someone's panel to get at someone. You mentioned me and Killer B, and he's on now if you want to clear something up. And you know what's funny? Guess who was on Killer B's panel? That was just a few hours ago. Filthy Frankie SaNeter, so butthurt, so defeated. We won against the HOK. So defeated that he went on Killer B's panel. And look at the other guy on the top right, Daniel Heru. And you want to know something? I didn't listen to it. I scrolled through. I move forward. Now, you know that sucker, Rastaman, is there, right? Look at this. You recognize? Young Heru. Young Heru hopped over there. I haven't heard what was said. I'm going to discover. Well, actually, you know what? Let's do that later. Let's finish with SaNeter saying that Jabari Osaze is scared of Maat Forever, because some people may not know. But when I come with the title, it's no cap. And once again, for those who don't know, the chat is open to subscribers on my second channel. Don't even realize what the F? You've been about cursing at people's mothers, children, and spouses is normal in their culture, I guess. Daniel Heru knows very well that SaNeter insulted my mother and children, you know. So let's continue. I think people should be where they think they belong. No.
I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to. My people, I shouldn't have to do it. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you what my man Herman Small sent me a video yesterday. And
now a lot of you have seen Herman Smalls, right? I don't think we'll have somebody else that has the same name. It's a dude that's quite tall, quite muscular, and he has interviewed many people. In one video, he was acting like he doesn't know what were the charges against Malachi York. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's a Nubian, but let's listen. Now, this video of SaNeter that he did yesterday, let's see if he's still online. It is entitled, What is a Flying Monkey? And who is a flying monkey? Flying monkeys work for narcissists. That's the title of his video. And we can hear who he is addressing. Now, I'm not saying he called him that, but that's the title of the video, right?
the video was talking about the death of Malik Zulu Shabazz. And he sent me the video and said, yo, Sa, this dude is crazy, Herman Smalls. And I said, Herman, why are you sending me the video? Instead of sending it to me, do something about it. Say something, man.
Do something about it. Say something, man. Do you remember Sister Prison? She made a 2-hour live stream about me. Filthy Frankie was used to that, to send people to do his dirty work. But now they know how I get down. They know how I get down, so they don't want that smoke. So he's by himself now. That's why he removed the videos, because he knows I will destroy him, and I have destroyed him. He attacked us for 1 year, and now he's crying, telling his people to go at me. And he's going to say again, yes, reporting constantly. He's going to say, you're going to hear that. So even Herman Smalls gets that treatment. You should do something. It's your beef, Frankie. Punk SaNeter.
This is why he feel that he can do that, because he feel that, I have no backup and nobody want to get involved because they are afraid to be attacked.
They are afraid to be attacked. Listen to the name it's going to say.
The brother Jabari's,
the brother Jabari's. And something may go over your head. We better drop the link. It's a bit early, but let me drop it. Let me drop it. Here's the link. Just use a webcam.
The people that was working around me, they are afraid to be attacked by this dude. I don't know whether y'all got something in y'all past or something. I get it. I understand. Y'all are afraid.
When I come with a title, it's no cap. Hey Bennett, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, did it play? Okay. Yeah.
Let me
look.
Yeah, feel free.
Here's the thing. I don't know what culture of people this guy comes from, but the culture that I come from, when you curse out somebody's mother, their child, and their spouse, I'm curious how many people want to put their hand up and say, yeah, that's my culture. I'm down with that, because I'm pretty sure that has something to do with this. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know anywhere in the United States of America where somebody's going to curse out somebody's mother, child, and spouse, and you're going to see another black man raise his hand to be somebody's vest, personal life vest. You see what I mean? Who the hell goes and sticks up for somebody that does that? Now, some things you got to carry as a man, you got to carry your own weight yourself. See, when you go there, only a bitch, excuse my language, Shaka, would step in front of that person to defend them. That's really what this is about. Who got some goddamn sense out here? You see what I'm saying? So I don't know why he's having a hard time figuring that out, but the man that steps in front of the person that says those words out of his mouth, you can get some too. That's how it usually works in the United States of America. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about the culture. Maybe I don't know nothing about the culture. You see what I mean? But it seems to me like he's trying to convince a whole bunch of people that, that shit is done some other way on earth. But that's not only something you don't do in the United States of America. That's something you don't do anywhere on earth.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, he can keep on with it.
That's the end of the HOK, brother. That's the end of the HOK. He's hurt because he has no backup, and by himself, he cannot stand the heat. So he's getting out of the kitchen. And let me go back, because since you hit the link, you may have missed it.
They are afraid to be attacked. The people that was working around attacked, and nobody want to get involved because they are afraid to be attacked. The brother Jabari's.
He probably asked Jabari Osaze to do something.
Yo, I don't believe nothing this man say about anybody. Even Herman Smalls. If you want to ask him, what was the conversation like?
I don't believe he said he's crazy,
Yeah, I don't think he will lie.
I don't think he will lie about yeah.
I'll take Herman's own words for it. Even Jabari's, I'll take Jabari's own words for it. I would never believe this.
Jabari is a member of his organization. Jabari didn't say anything about SaNeter saying F his mother, F his children, and SaNeter speaking sexually about my daughter live on air. You see?
Yeah, that's
And also
regretful.
all the
but I
time he
still
said black
wouldn't
people
believe
ain't yeah, well, it's not
true.
about believing. That's something he said publicly, you know. So,
Yeah.
but check this out, brother. Check this out. Check this out. There's one thing interesting.
The brother Jabari's, you know, the people that was working around me,
The people that was working around me. Is it a Freudian slip? Is it possible that Jabari finally?
Yo, Shaka, you know, it's like this man still doesn't get it. Look, he's crazy. And if you're halfway sane, you will recognize that you're dealing with a crazy man. And who wants to get something because of a crazy man? Who wants to waste their time because of a crazy man that don't listen? You see, it's just that simple. You know what I mean? Now, you could call it fear of being attacked if you want. You could call it something else. I call it common goddamn sense. Have some sense, you know? That might be why they don't want to even bother with his ass no more, you know?
Well, we'll find out more.
they are afraid to be attacked by this dude. I don't know whether y'all got something in y'all past or something. I get it. I understand. Y'all are afraid. Yeah, there you go. That's another thing y'all could do is the reporting constantly.
You see? So once again, for those who arrived recently, this is a compilation from his live stream yesterday. And somebody in the chat, yes, brother, feel free.
I'm sorry, yo, but it just occurred to me that also it's not even just you. Look, they may not have any common sense. They may have enough common sense to not want to defend somebody that curses out someone's mother and child. But here's another question: how many of y'all want to be the vest, want to defend a man who wished death on Malik Shabazz? You want to defend the man that wished death on Malik? You want to do that?
And I'll
have
shout
to go that far.
And I'll shout them. And it's a good thing you told me that. I'm going to play the clip. It's not long. It's only 1 minute.
What about these basketball playing niggas like Michael Jordan who could give $1 million to the city? He just came out with new sneakers and I already see the children buying up his sneakers for $100 and something dollars. Jay-Z, rapper ass niggas that been bitched by the white man who could give $1 million to the city. And our children buy his records. That's right. To hear him call a black woman the bitch. That's right. You know, Dr. Dre, bitch ass niggas, all these niggas giving Giuliani $1 million. All of them together couldn't even give a black church half of the money that they gave. Because you know what it's about? A fool's paradise. Oh man, just to be accepted. Accepted by them Jews. So that's right. So that them Jews are still, hey, same way. So I say death to all the Negroes that is trying to take our people back into the hands of the slave masters. That's right. Reverend Al Sharpton, the Malik Boo-Boo Shabazz, whatever his fucking name is. All of
We heard it. We heard it.
Yeah.
Let's
and
continue.
how would you want it's also another thing. I mean, sure, who in their right mind is going to defend a man that wished death on Malik Zulu Shabazz? You have every right to disagree with him. You have every right to debate him. You have every right to call him out on whatever you think is not correct. But to wish death on him, oh, you got some balls. You got some balls. You got to carry that on your own, player. You see what I'm saying? And on top of it, it's also very similar to the thing about F all that, like what's this guy's name? The Killer Bee?
Killer B. You want me to play it?
This is similar to that comment. Like, you want to defend that? Nah, hell no, I ain't going to. You know why? Because only a wacko.
He is defending that. He was on his panel earlier. Let me play it for those who didn't know. Now, SaNeter, who is a member of Jabari Osaze Shrine of Maat, right? He not only gave his number to the guy who said F all Nation of Islam N-words, he not only played his content on his panel, he actually I don't know if I showed it. Did I show it earlier? Okay, maybe I did, but look at him. SaNeter got on the dude's panel. And you want to know who Killer B is? He's the guy who said this about the Nation of Islam.
None of us follow Farrakhan over here, man.
Mm-hmm. Because I see what you try to do to SaNeter, right? You try to say that, I can say it too. You could tag all the Muslim people too and tell them I said fuck Elijah Muhammad. And yeah, that nigga was a rapist. Fuck all them Nation of Islam niggas. Let them know. Killer B said it.
Yeah.
Hey, you Killer B gotta link up for real.
Yeah.
Both of you.
Yeah. He called me today, but I missed his call. I missed the call.
I gotta link up.
I looked at the phone and he had a text said, damn, I just called you. He missed the call because I sent him my number.
Okay.
Yeah. Polite is not one dimension.
Now, he was on his panel today, a few hours ago. But yesterday, he said that they were on the phone.
I had a nice conversation with Killer B today.
Let me play when he called him a pedo first.
Yeah, they are mad at me. So Killer B knows that I already cleaned him up, washed him up, got him up out of here. He's a liar. I proved that nigga to be the goddamn pedo. He's the pedo. Nobody over here, not me, nigga. He's the pedo. And so he know I proved that.
I saw the comment from a Rastaman dude, because once again, I scrolled through the live stream. I didn't watch it yet. But he wrote that apparently on purpose I misquoted or misplayed, or I forgot. Hold on, let me see what he typed. Oh, there it is. Let me show you, everybody. Here, that Rastaman dude who told SaNeter that he should link up with Killer B, who said F all Nation of Islam N-words. He would Shaka tried to play everyone when he chopped the part when Sa said Ben name. I did not chop anything. That stuff that I played, that's the way it is. Now, if he did not express himself well, don't blame it on me, right? I guess he wasn't clear. But that part that I played, I did not chop anything. And as a matter of fact, let's hear it again. That's the reason why you hear first, yeah, they're hating me. So you can tell that I did not chop anything, right? And the reason why, who knows, maybe he was talking about somebody else. Now, to me, he called Killer B a pedo. I told Killer B, send him an email, right? Now, maybe he's going to say that he made a mistake. He was wrong. But that's him. That's not me.
Yeah, they are mad at me. So Killer B knows that I already cleaned him up, washed him up, got him up out of here. He's a liar. I proved that nigga to be the goddamn pedo. He's the pedo. Nobody over here, not me, nigga. He's the pedo. And so he know I proved that.
So that part was not chopped up. I downloaded the full live stream. And the full live stream, okay, well, it's no longer online. It's no longer online, but I think Filthy Frankie still have it, you know. But I have it. I downloaded it. I did not chop anything at all, okay? But anyway, let me just, you know.
But here's the thing. Whatever happened to all those pedos Killer B was talking about over on SaNeter's panel? So that's the crazy part about it. He's like,
Killer B's a sucker. Killer B's a sucker.
Up here talking about pedos on his panel for months and months and months. So whatever happened with that?
Killer B's a sucker. Okay, let's continue.
You know, and this is what made me say, let me take his videos down. I'm gonna leave this one up though. I'm gonna leave this one up, but I'm not making no more videos on this guy.
Oh, not only email Killer B to let him know that he was a sucker butt kissing someone who called him a pedo. I uploaded a video because he asked Young Heru, did you hear the timestamp when he called me a pedo? So I showed what he asked when he asked for the timestamp, right? Because and then I tagged him. he did not reply. He didn't say anything. So I don't know what he was told about Frankie today. Maybe that makes him happy, but it is what it is. But like V. Bennett said, Kid B has been going in on Filthy Frankie and SaNeter because of, you know, pedophiles and child molesters promoted on our panel. But now he's cool with Frankie. Let's continue.
I started going in on him and his family.
You heard, he even said it yesterday that he went on my family. I never went against his family. Now he tried to act like I talked about his bald-headed, broke Wi-Fi, jump off, so-called wife, and she never said anything about me. She insulted me, and she actually talked about my daughter before he did. Before he spoke sexually about my daughter, he extrapolated what that Natasha did. She talked about my daughter first, but she's on tape. I have her insulting me using profanity. So don't act like, you know, don't start no won't be none. And she stood by that dude. Even though he hit her, she said it, we have her on tape. Even though he harassed her 80-year-old plus mother, she said it, we have it on tape. Even though he threatened to harm her mother and sister, who is a psychologist or psychiatrist, she said one of the two, I forgot. We have her on tape saying that, right? So she's down with human rights violation. And he also accused her publicly of stealing money. Make that make sense. That's because she's broke. So every now and then he gives her a little change and that helps her to feed. You understand what I'm saying? So she accepts her mother being harassed, her family members being threatened, herself being hit and called the B word. She said he would have that on tape. But she has the nerve to talk about my daughter and disrespect me. Something must not be going right in her brain. But anyway, let's continue.
Tell me that nobody heard me make that statement damn near 7 years ago.
He's talking about Polite right now.
When I said Dr. York, Baby York, and all of that to Polite.
So yesterday he admitted that I didn't know how old it was exactly, but he said damn near 7 years ago, right? So 7 years ago, he accused Polite of being York. But he did not warn the mother of the 14-year-old victim of Polite. That led to that situation that led to Polite's sentencing.
I want to play this video because he's just a dumb nigga. He don't know what I meant when I said this because he plays this all the time. Listen, after this whole Polite case go on, and when this shit is over with, I want to see all you niggas. Listen to me good, y'all. Rob Bourne, Garfield, all y'all know who I'm talking about. I want to see all you niggas, because I'm gonna be pulling up some reports of molestation in Harlem, in the Bronx, some fresh ones that just went on. I want to see y'all stand up and fight. When I said I'm gonna be pulling up some fresh reports, I want to see Rob Bourne, I want to see Garfield come out. He thought that I was talking about, like, right now, I got some reports in Brooklyn and the Bronx and Harlem, and I know about y'all been doing it. That's what he been.
Ring My Bell is asking, why everyone keep calling the pop ball? The first person I heard her calling that was either Garfield or Rob Bourne, but I think it was Garfield. But it's one of the two, right? It was publicly, you know, but Garfield removed the videos.
Look, Shaka.
Now,
look,
yes, brother.
Look. This guy goes out on YouTube, makes a public statement. Listen up, y'all. Rob Bourne, Garfield. I got some new cases. He goes into the public and says this, right? And then what he's doing now is he's saying he thinks, as in you think. Man, what are you talking about? You made the statement how you made it to the public. It's a million people that think that. And it's look, there's probably 50% of people that, or a good number of people that do think that, and a good number of people that may not. You'll never know unless you do some data on it, right? A survey. But here's the thing, to the public that you actually, entertain with those comments. But here's the thing. This is why something is extremely wrong with this man's mouth, because he takes no accountability for what he says. He could have come out and made a clear statement from the beginning, so you won't have any mistake about what it's about. But he chose to make the statement the way that he did. So you can't, he wanted to do harm to them, bro. That's obvious. Because anyone in their right mind would have heard that shit as saying he's connecting them with cases of rape and pedophilia. It's very simple. It's very simple.
The thing is this, brother. The thing is this. We heard what he said, right? And I did not jump into any conclusion. However,
true.
It led people to wonder, damn, what are he trying to say?
I didn't. We still waiting to know. He said, you think something. No, we don't think nothing. We waiting. We want to know, what does Rob Vaughn and what does Garfield have to do with molestation cases? Bring it out, brother. We want to know.
He said when Polite's case is done, he's gonna bring them up, right? So now that's his excuse now.
I'm trying to say what I was saying, family, which I did. I just didn't bring it out yet.
He didn't bring it out yet. Now, Polite was sentenced. Then, which month was it last year? Was it September? I forgot if it was, because the case kept being pushed back. But that's probably 6 months ago that Polite was sentenced. But anyway,
I said was anything, because they was banging so hard and acting like they was going against Polite and pedophilia, Garfield and Rob Vaughn and them. I said I want to see y'all do the same thing when I pull up some fresh ones. Like last week, I typed in molestation in the Bronx and in Harlem, and bang, it pops up on Google. So I got the videos. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna pull up some fresh ones, and I want to see y'all bang on it. You haven't seen them bang on anything.
He did not pull them up, did he?
But that's
now are those rapists? Now he's changing the story. But those
what
rapists
happened
and
to the ones he was talking about before that he said were fresh? He didn't have them, or he didn't know about any, or he was just thinking, I'm gonna find some in the future. Like I'm gonna read the future, and in the future, some gonna pop up, But I'm gonna act like I got them already, because hey, a prediction is as good as having. You know what I'm saying?
And were they on Garfield's panel? Were they on Rob Vaughn's panel? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
These guys are so funny. But you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna say.
He could have mentioned anybody's goddamn name. Why he mentioned their name? See, that's the thing about it. It's so many people, and he's talking about they was going so hard on Polite. So, roll that back, bro. Think about that. Roll that back. He's mad. He just said it. He's mad because they going hard on Polite, because Polite raped, basically sexually assaulted, molested a 14-year-old girl. Why is he mad about that? Everybody's supposed to go in on Polite. Why he mad about that? Rewind that shit. That don't make no sense. Rewind that statement he just made, man. That's another Freudian slip, bro. That's another Freudian slip, what he just did, man. Play that back, Shaka. This man needs to learn how to not talk, man.
The initial clip, or just now him talking?
Just this one. This little one right here. He's saying.
Well, you know what? Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this.
After this whole meant when I said he's just a dumb, I want to play this video because he's just a dumb nigga. He don't know what I meant when I said this, because he plays this all the time. Listen, after this whole Polite case go on, and when this shit is over with, I want to see all you niggas. Listen to me good, y'all. Rob Vaughn, Garfield, all y'all know who I'm talking about. I want to see all you niggas, because I'm gonna be pulling up some reports of molestation in Harlem, in the Bronx, some fresh ones that just went on. I want to see y'all stand up and fight. When I said I'm gonna be pulling up some fresh reports, I want to see Rob Vaughn, I want to see Garfield come out. He thought that I was talking about, like, right now, I got some reports in Brooklyn and the Bronx and Harlem, and I know about y'all been doing it. That's what he been trying to say. What I was saying, family.
That's what I was trying to say. He said some fresh one that just came out.
Yeah, it's stupid, but just let it play. It's coming right here.
Yeah, of course.
which I did. I just didn't bring it out yet. What I said was anything, because they was banging so hard and acting like they was going against Polite and pedophilia, Garfield and Rob Bourne and them. I said
right there. It's about Polite. You see what I mean? How could you be upset at anyone banging hard on pedophilia or pedophiles? What sense do that make? You see, this dude is just keep letting loads of it out of his mouth. So he just screwed himself again, even deeper now. You see, because why? He's literally saying his problem with them was that they was banging against pedophiles. So why are you mad?
Polite,
banging against pedophiles.
Particularly Polite
and pedophiles.
Yes.
So, but what's the problem then? What's the problem with that? What the problem is?
Has been defending rapists and child molesters and pedophiles for years. But what did Minister Enki said about SaNeter and Polite?
Polite done slept at SaNeter house. Polite is on SaNeter's will.
What? Hold on, run that back, brother.
Polite is on SaNeter's will.
So SaNeter left something in case something happens to him. He left something for Polite.
Polite is SaNeter's brother for life.
Polite is SaNeter's brother for life. Now, for those who don't know, Minister Enki is a regular participant on 50 Frankie's platform. I think he was there just a couple of days ago. Let's continue. So here, 50 Frankie is going to try to flip the script and say that the people who criticize Polite were jealous. I'm wondering if soon he's going to say the same about those who criticize Malachi War.
I said, I want to see y'all do the same thing when I pull up some fresh ones. Like last week, I typed in molestation in the Bronx and in Harlem, and bang, it pops up on Google.
Last week. But he said this a few months ago. What was he talking about then? Nothing, just like V. Bennett just pointed out.
So I got the videos. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to pull up some fresh ones, and I want to see y'all bang on it. You haven't seen them bang on anything since Polite is gone. What does that prove now? Even though Polite deserved to be the fucking there, what does that, because of what's going on, of what happened, what does that say? That all they cared about was Polite. What about these fresh cases right now to this day? I should have loaded it up because I could have showed y'all.
See, he's trying to flip the script. Just like he tried to flip the script about him saying black people ain't shit. Those cases that he's talking about, who have them on their YouTube channel? Who's going against people who criticize them for what they did? He's so poor. Butler Reggie, you still down with Frankie?
Why Garfield ain't talking about it? He's living in the Bronx. Why he ain't talking about these fresh cases right now? That I told y'all I'm gonna pull him up, and I'm gonna do that maybe tomorrow.
So he's asking why Garfield and talking about it, but then he says, I'm gonna put them up. He did not even put them up, but he wants Garfield to talk about them. As if somebody has those rapists and child molesters on their panel, making excuses for them. He called Polite powerful. We have him on tape defending Malachi York. Even recently, he defended Malachi York live on air on his panel when there was a Nubian that was, also defending him.
I'll pull up some fresh cases to show you that these niggas don't give a damn about molestation, y'all.
So these N-words don't give a damn about molestation. But he's the one who's on tape defending Malachi York, who did more than molest. He raped boys and girls, sodomized them, gave them STDs, chlamydia, herpes.
You don't see them talking about it at all right now. You didn't see these niggas coming up with a donation to help out the young sister. Check. You don't see it. They're not talking about no cases. Why? Because all they cared about and all they were jealous about.
He just said He just said, you didn't see them coming up with no money, raising no money for the sister. I don't know. I presume he's talking about the mother of the victim, right? But here's the thing.
He wasn't clear of it.
Here's the thing.
Did he warn her?
Did he warn her? Because before that happened, and after he already had called Polite a pedophile, before he had attacked the child, right?
Malachi, he's going to cry about that.
No, I'm saying when he didn't
call
him little,
pedophile, but
he called him little. Yeah, that's true. He called him little Malachi York, right? Baby York, whatever that means. I guess he's talking about guru or something, or superstar.
No, we know what he meant, but it's just the word, because he's going to cry. I didn't even use that word. You see, they hate me.
Yeah, he called him a baby Dr. York, right? And but the thing is that so did he warn the mother when he was out there getting that money from Polite? You know what I mean? Like, he himself said that he already, before that moment, before he took that money from Polite in front of the mother of the victim, before that, he had already admitted publicly what Polite was, that he was going after little people, right? He admitted that. He said that on tape, right? Now, so the thing is that you can't blame somebody else now. See, you're not the moral authority, bro. See, and that's the thing about it. This is where it doesn't make any sense what he's saying. If he was the moral authority, it would make sense. But he is not, because he, in the same situation, defaulted on caring about molestation. You see what I'm saying? So he's now going public and saying Rob on, Garfield, and now he's trying to say it's not because he's trying to connect them with molestation. It's because, and you just thinking that, Shaka, even though you never said that. He's saying it's because they were talking about pedophiles and Polite, and that he knows that they really don't care. So he's going to go out publicly on his channel and focus on them and call them out. Dude, it doesn't work that way, because you yourself can be called out for doing the same, or even worse. Even worse. See, who cares if they were jealous of Polite? And who cares if they focused on the pedophilia because they were jealous on Polite? You was around the mother. you were around the mother yourself, and you had already said that Polite was going after little people. I mean, see, this is where it makes no damn sense at all, man. And to Rob Bourne and Polite, y'all should call him up on that shit too, man, because he threw y'all name out there. And you know damn well, look, he just had a man up on here the other day. They just talked about you, Shaka, talking about how it's wrong to put a man's name connected to pedophilia. If you don't do that in the street, if you don't do that in the jail. Well, what the hell did he just do? He connected their names to pedophilia and molestation. It doesn't matter how he did it. He did it. He mentioned pedophilia, or he mentioned molestation cases in the Bronx and Harlem, and then threw their name right after Rob Bourne and Garfield. That's connecting it. And he didn't bother to disconnect it until months later, until now. Do you do that in the streets? What streets do you do that in? Is that what they do in the streets of New York? I didn't know Coogee Rap ain't never say no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? In his Streets of New York song. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say, he didn't make a rap about connecting dudes to sexual assault and molestation on the street. You see what I'm saying? He didn't say that was cool, but in this case, it's cool. So I don't know, man. It's bullshit to me, bro. I won't ever believe it. I'm too old school and regular. The streets don't have room for all this complicated shit. It got to be more simple. You either connect people's names to it or you don't.
Oh, I was on mute. Yes.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm gone.
No, it's okay. No, feel free.
Was Polite. That's all they cared about. That's all they all cared about. They was jealous. They was hating.
So they were not only jealous, but they were hating. So if you criticize what Polite did, abusing a 14-year-old girl, you are jealous and you are hating. And that's not the information. Yes.
And check this out. And he's defending Polite right now while just saying this. It's ridiculous, yo. He is in the act of, he's admitting that he was defending Polite. He did that out of defense for Polite. That's what that is. He's saying it bothered him because they were jealous of Polite. Why do you give a fuck? Why do you give a fuck that somebody's jealous of Polite, bro? Why is that your problem? Why do you care so much?
And he
See,
said why?
a normal person would not fucking give a fuck to this extent, but he does. A normal person wouldn't use their channel to go out and say, you know what? These motherfuckers jealous of Polite. I know they don't care about pedophilia, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go after them on my channel. No, you wouldn't do that. It's irrational. How do you make it rational? The only way it could be rational is if he actually really does care about Polite enough to defend him. But you'd be defending a molester and pedophile. So, you know, can't have it both ways.
You know, brother? No, you can't have it both ways, but you know, he's going down. But you know what? I went on his main channel, Scam Cheddar Studios. I went through 4 latest live stream. I didn't see any ad. So maybe that channel was demonetized, which would explain why he's so hurt. You know, because he hasn't uploaded any video or did any live stream on that one. Last time was 12 days ago, right? But the funny thing is that the other one, yes, if you go, you will see. But the funny thing is that look at the live stream that he has now. He's trying to be cool now. He's trying to make peace now. The honorable attorney. Now he made a mistake with the name. He says Mike, there's an L missing instead of Malik. Zulu Shabazz, defends 2 black men tortured in Mississippi by cops. I scroll through, of course, Malik Zulu Shabazz is not on his panel. He's just showing some news report. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
you better clean
just
that
out
up.
of curiosity. Come again?
You better clean that up. The man wished death on him, man. On somebody. Well, he wished death on somebody named Malik Boo Boo Shabazz. I don't know. Is that the same guy?
And Zion Lex, did he apologize publicly? Well, he has monetization on the HOK channel, the House of Conscious Mess, but no more. You see, and I told you people, the money was going down. 2024 is his year. He got demonetized. He's so hurt now, and he's afraid that he may get that other one demonetized too. But anyway.
And they was mad. In the same way with me. They were jealous, they were hating, and they were mad. Because you can't tell me these niggas don't know nothing about child pedophilia going on right now in the Bronx, and in Manhattan, and in Brooklyn. It's going on right now.
Does he have those child molesters? Do they have those child molesters on their panel? Are they defending them? Are they calling those who criticize them jealous and haters?
How come, where's the fight at? I thought we were fighting over this. I thought this was supposed to be about the fight.
Well, you didn't fight Malachi Yoki defending him publicly live on air.
Don't see that, family. Why? Because it was always about Polite. It was never about the babies. It was never about the kids. These niggas don't give a fuck about the kids.
They don't give a F about the kids. So said SaNeter, who is on tape saying what about children? Let's hear it again. Live on air, publicly. What did he say about my children?
So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka.
Ironic.
Texas Obama, did she ever say that 0x was wrong for saying that? The Curse of Hammurabi Tales of whatever her new name is. Did she ever say that 0x was wrong for saying that? Now I'm talking publicly, because privately I said this, I did that, and no way to know what you did or said privately. Marcus with F SaNeter. What are you going to say, brother V. Bennett?
I mean, it's ironic and it's obvious that this is, It's not a judgment. I'm just speaking like psychology wise. It's obvious. It seems to me that this would be a cover up, not a legitimate statement. You know, it's one meant to cover up wrong deeds instead of be accountable for wrong deeds. What he's saying. I'm talking about SaNeter. Yeah, sorry. It's an excuse. What he's saying. It's all an excuse, you know?
We don't hear you. Finish eating, brother. We don't understand because you're eating. Finish eating and then feel free to add on, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I'm eating something. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
They don't give a damn about the children. They were jealous over another nigga. They were mad over another nigga.
So they were jealous, they were hating, they were mad. Feel free to use yourself, we hear you eating.
Check.
Okay.
The shocker dudes, because when they talking about gossip and when they banging on people.
Gossip? So if you criticize rapists and child molesters, they label that gossip?
The ones that's in the chat room are the flying monkeys. Y'all get it? Because they're the ones that edge them on. Yo, I just found this out. Yo.
Okay, that's a different excerpt from that video. So Filthy Frankie knows that I was given the video where he called death on Al Sharpton and Malik Zulu Shabazz. So he's hurt now. So he's labeling those who are in my chat flying monkeys.
Oh, I just got this article. Yo, Shaka, y'all get it? Because that's in the chat room. Because when they talking about check the Shaka doodles, because when they talking about gossip and when they banging on people, the ones that's in the chat room are the flying monkeys. Y'all get it? Because they're the ones that edge them on. Yo, I just found this out. Yo, I just got this article. Yo, Shaka, here, take that. You can get them on this. Shaka.
You know who else he called a flying monkey? Let me hear. You know, I'm discovering, but I want to hear if there's any greetings. Now, for those who don't know, that's Killer B's live stream just earlier. Filthy Frankie got on this panel. Here on the top right, you have Daniel Heru, who is a member of Jabari Osaze's Shrine of Maat. At the bottom, you have that punk Rasta man, you know. And let's hear.
Like these people, they grimy and like, yeah, you're right. You're right about it. Look, young Heru here now. What up, young Heru?
Y'all hear me?
You hear us, bro?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, well, what's up, man? Like, I'm gonna be honest, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is probably the last time y'all even gonna hear from me because I already stepped back from this YouTube thing because I already see it's all entertainment. And you know what I'm saying? I got caught up in the bullshit same way because at the end of the day, this shit ain't really my fight. I was just on somebody panel backing them or whatever because,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, I thought they was right about certain things that was going on at the time. And I tell like people were attacking him because of it. But as time go along, I realized that, you know what I'm saying, it's a bunch of hypocrite shit going on and people doing shit when it suits them. And you know what I'm saying, I got caught up in the bullshit. Yeah, certain shit I shouldn't have said, but when I felt like people disrespect me for no reason, I had to come back. You know, that's just a man instinct, you know what I'm saying? It's nature.
Where did I disrespect you at though? When did I ever disrespected you?
You know, that question is so funny because he put Young Heru's face on his channel. He said so many negative things about Young Heru. And check this out, before we continue, let me play what he said yesterday about Young Heru. Yesterday. Hold on. Oh, no, sorry. No. Hold on. Yeah, yesterday. Hold on. I have a few stuff open. There it is. You see that's his stream? What is a flying monkey, right? Now you can see it says 23 hours ago, you know. That was just yesterday. Let's hear it.
Young Heru, he's a flying monkey. They scared of this dude.
Yesterday, he called Young Heru a flying monkey live on air on East Panel. And then the next day, what was the question?
Where did I disrespect you at, though? When did I ever disrespected you?
Well, I mean, it has, you know what I mean? I can picture, like, you probably delete videos. You probably had videos when you said, or when I was like on Cube. I think that was the first time, like when I was Cube Butter channel.
Right, I
you know
remember.
what I mean? Yeah, but
and then he says, I remember. he's hoping that people forget. You know what I'm saying? When did I disrespect you? And then, oh yeah, I remember. But anyway, okay, let's go back to the regularly scheduled program. Here,
I'm gonna send you over a video. See, alleged friend that you may think you have. Garfield, a flying monkey.
He called Garfield a flying monkey, for the record.
Behind your back, a flying monkey. These are flying monkeys. Shit is crazy.
This is yesterday. That's SaNeter yesterday that we're listening to right now.
Easy. I could have never thought that these low down niggas would do shit like that, y'all. That shit is crazy to me. I would never do that. Picture me calling Unc's wife or girlfriend, either one, and this is my man. Check. Garfield, Unc is my man, and I'm calling Unc's girlfriend or his wife behind us. Yo, you know, I just seen Unc go in the store. He was sitting down at a table eating with this woman. Shit like that. That's the type of shit that goes on with these niggas, man.
Yes, brother.
Yo, but the problem is that, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to qualify what this polygamy stuff is about, because obviously I'm not. I don't roll like that myself. But once you start, I mean, how many wives are you going to have? I mean, you could have, every time you have one extra wife, the word wife becomes less relevant to other people. I mean, because it's not as special as one, right? When would two ever be more special than one?
Well, brother, there's many people worldwide who have several wives, so But what's interesting, brother?
I'm not. Yeah, but even, you know what I mean? Like, I don't mean, and of course, I'm not speaking about it in all ways. Like, 2 children is just as special as 1 child, right? I don't mean it that way, but I mean, with this wife thing, man. I mean, okay, let me put it to you this way: would 100 wives make all 100 of them special? To another person, I'm saying. When another person looks at you and is talking about respect, and they say, this is your wife, they know that's your wife, man. That's one person. You do anything to come after that one person, you're in trouble, because it's one. You see what I mean? That's your partner. That's not 2 partners. That's not 3 partners. See, you got 3 partners. You can lose one. You still got 2. But when you got one, that's your partner. That's one. But this guy's
I hear you.
He's talking about like 3, and then 1 is a Wi-Fi, and he's like acting like people supposed to look at that like, yeah, but that's his wife, son. Nah, I don't think cat's really rolling like that, man. To be honest with you, I think most people would look at it like, yeah, get the hell out of here, man. You like, and then they're gonna look at you and how you talk about.
The third one doesn't even live in the same country. That's
what I'm saying,
state.
Man. There's limits to
She doesn't even live in the same state as him. She doesn't live in the same city. She doesn't live in the same state. He's in New York. She's in Arizona.
And plus, you'll curse somebody else's wife out. So why would anyone give a damn about your wife, your third wife, when you out there cursing out people's wives? They got one.
He insulted her. He insulted Napasha.
You see what I'm saying?
Publicly and privately.
Exactly. And look at how he's describing this. Look, Nepal called him over the phone and was giving all the goodies to Garfield, and he ain't saying none of it. He's putting that on Garfield.
and it's
putting that
Nepal
on God
who was giving the
like
info. This dude is such an idiot for real. Every time Nepal says something or does something messed up, you know what I'm saying? He's blaming other people. But check this out. Listen to what he says about his team now, right?
Eating with this woman. Shit like that. That's the type of shit that goes on with these niggas, man. That's why I gotta really keep my circle real small and tight now. Real tight. I don't trust nobody no more.
So
stop it right there.
Stop it right there. I don't know if it was just for the sake of example, but was for sure he said that now. You see, he's hurt. People don't want to ride with him. They don't want to ride with him because he's been too messed up. But feel free, brother VB.
Oh no, just this. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm not going to say it, but there's another video out there where he mentions the word tight, like a glove, like a hand and glove.
Yeah. I'm going to share the link. It's Anki who was talking about that, but
right.
I'm going to share the link so people can see it.
It's funny as hell, man. But yeah, man. It's I think he's done, man. To be honest with you, I think
is done, brother. It's a wrap. Man. It's a wrap. He's calling out. It's a wrap, but you know, hey, it's not even. You can call it karma. I mean, these dudes just. But anyway,
it's karma, yeah.
It's karma. Anki brings receipts to expose SaNeter. Now, Anki chose the title, you know, because like I said before, I don't usually use that word towards, you know, people, you know what I'm saying? Unless I say, you know, he or she exposed himself or herself. But love, Maat Forever, don't nobody believe that pretend marriage, you know. So here, let's continue.
The narcissist uses the flying monkey to do their work for them, to do their bidding for them, to send them out. Yo, get me this information, get me that. That's the Shaka Doodles. That's the V Bennett's. Them niggas there. Do you hear that? The narcissist, Shaka Doodle. They need to feel like they've won and they're in control. How many times we hear the niggas say, we won, we beat the HOK.
Now, he's gonna play me, put the echo, and then he's gonna have a sound effect so my voice sounds like a typical devil voice.
Oh,
so you know what hurts him? Those clips hurt him. And when we say we won against the HOK, that hurts him. Listen up. That was yesterday.
We won. We beat the HOK. Let's hear it.
You are hurt. The whole world knows. We won against the HOK. 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 We won against the HOK.
Because I removed this video, he think he won. I said, all right, you won. This nigga so dumb. He's playing.
You heard that? And I have that new clip. I had that. Because remember, he was making fun, right? About me saying we won against the HOK, right? And he was nearly speaking in tongues, right?
Oh, we winning. We beat it. We winning the house of country. We beat them.
He doesn't like when you say that. It bothers him, bro.
But now, brother, check this out.
Because I removed his videos, he think he won. I said, all right, you won.
All right, you won. Yeah. Frankie, thank you for that clip.
But the truth is that you did win, because I mean, the thing about it is that you could change the wording around. You don't have to say you won or we won or anything like that. You could say he lost. You know, he lost.
You can say,
he lost a lot. That's really what it is. If he doesn't understand the we won thing, then you just make it more clearer. He lost. And what he lost was based on his own words, his own actions, which are basically, in essence, part of who he is. That's why he lost. You see, and so it's just yeah, man, it's just what it is, man. Yeah, it's funny, man, but that's what it looks like, y'all. That's what it looks like. I mean, that's what losing looks like, to be honest.
He lost indeed. I agree. Now, check this out. He was talking about my children. Oh, we want to know why.
You have to be a loser to say that, though. You got to be a loser to talk about some kids, bro.
No, but check this out. I didn't lose sleep over it. what was it yesterday I made a video? But anyway, people, Maat Forever, my channel, because I'm streaming on both channels. I'm streaming on both channels. So those who are watching on Chakandugu Kemet, Maat Forever, all in one word, right? You can hear a boy's voice and a girl's voice saying papa. Now, papa is French for daddy or dad, Now, people can feel free and ask SaNeter, hey, what's up with the monetization on SaNeter Studios? You know what I'm saying? It's not making fun of his family members. It's not making fun of his children. He had no problem making fun of, my children, because he thought that I wasn't seeing them. I wasn't with them. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's continue here.
My part when I said niggas ain't shit, and I stand on that. I'm making a clear distinction between niggas and black people. He don't get the distinction that I'm making. So he thinking I'm getting at all black people, all of my people. No, I said this and I said it once, I said it twice. I learned this from Dr. Khalid.
Now hold on. I'm gonna be right back. Because that's the part where he's gonna try once again to explain why there's nothing wrong with him saying black people ain't shit. So just so that people can get the context, that's all the times when SaNeter said black people ain't shit. And that's what Tariq Nasheed hasn't shown support publicly. That's why Malik Zulu Shabazz hasn't shown support publicly. Nation of Islam members have not shown members publicly. And we heard him say that Jabari Osaze is scared. It's going to be difficult at this point for Jabari Osaze to show support publicly. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's going to wait a little while, and act like he was busy. You know what I'm saying? But let's hear it anyway. Listen to the leader of the House of Conscious Mess saying that black people ain't shit.
Don't get it confused. Don't get it twisted. The nigga always playing clips, right? Check this out. Let me show you how dumb and stupid this Shaka Doo-Doo nigga is. He always playing clips. SaNeter disrespect the black people in the community. So he plays the video where I said, man, we as black people are fucked up. We are doomed. We don't respect each other. We don't love each other. We ain't shit. He plays that over and over. Guess what? I'm going to say it again. We as black people ain't shit when it comes to looking out for each other. We are jealous of each other. We are envious. We kill one another at the drop of a dime. You stepped on my shoe at the party, we'll pull out the gat and kill you. We'll have gats all over us. When the police come, we throw the gat away and we run. But when we see another brother come with the gat, we having a shootout with him. Check? So I'm telling you, and I'll say it again and again and again, and I'll stand on it. We as a people ain't shit, and we need to get our acts together. That's what I'm going to say. I am not going to tell you how great we are. We're the best that ever did it. Because if I do that, then guess what? I'll be just lying to you. We as a people, and make sure you cut this, Shaka Doodoo. That's how we know you watching. Cut this and cut it good. Because I'm going to tell you where I learned that from in a minute. We as black people ain't shit until we get our acts together. And where's our businesses at? Huh? We don't even make toilet paper, nigga. Another thing that he think he got me when I say things like, you know what? Black people ain't shit, man. We ain't shit. Notice I say we ain't shit. I include all of us because black people is our people, right? So I say, yeah, black people ain't shit. We the worst when it comes to going in on each other, doing the worst things to each other. I stand on that, nigga. And I say it again. We are the worst when it comes to destroying each other.
That was a clip. I can oppose the clips, but I stopped it. Feel free, brother.
Yeah, but notice how this time it's black people. That means all people.
But no, he always said black people, and now he's going to try to say it's N-words, but he's still going to say black people. Yeah.
But before, he tried to make it look like you're a French dude and you don't know anything about African American culture. But he claims the right to know everything about all Black people, all Black culture globally. You see, and that's the contradiction that he makes, man. This guy doesn't mean nothing. He says, see, these are the hallmarks of a person
liar.
that means nothing that he says, because how many times do you have to roll back what you say and give an explanation for what you say? If you just mean what you say in the first place, you would never have to roll it back. But he's always having to roll it back because he always just says whatever he thinks is going to work for the moment, not knowing anything about what he's saying any damn way. He doesn't want you to be able to have any opinion, right, about Black culture. So when you say cursing out somebody's mother, children, and things like that, that's foul, that's over the edge. He turns it into a cultural thing. You know, anytime you say something, you don't know anything because you're just Mr. Frenchie. But he knows about all Black people. But where has he ever lived? Where has he ever lived? Where has he lived to be able to speak for all Black people? You see what I mean? And that's the thing about it. So it's kind of like, you know, it's gutter, man. He's gutter, and gutter is not a strength. You know, it's just like you don't control if you're, you know, that you're Black. Black doesn't necessarily come with a whole bunch of caveats that make you Superman. You see what I mean? You're born that way. And some people, gutter is they born in the gutter, dog. But this guy never got the fuck out. You know, he never got out. He never got out of the gutter, man. And
but you know, brother,
gutter,
even if he stayed in the same place, that's his behavior. That's his behavior.
That's what I mean. I mean,
insulting mothers, insulting children.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Lying on people and then playing the victim, you know.
No, but see, there's plenty of people that are born in bad circumstances and get out of those circumstances. I'm talking about even bad circumstances in their home and get out and move on to have wonderful lives, be productive people, have productive families, things like that, change their life. You see what I mean? It's plenty of people that do that all by themselves. Not that you should have to all the time, but there's people that do that. But this is an individual that never did. They stayed right there and try to make this behavior normal and healthy. You know, make it seem like it's healthy and normal and is a type of culture. No, man. This type of stuff is not culture. You know, being a drug addict is not culture. You know, cursing people out left and right, cursing out mothers, children, and things, that's not culture. It's acceptable because some people accept it. But a lot of places, most places in the world, you get your head taken off any day of the week. Any day of the week. You see what I mean? Now, it's unfortunate that in some people's reality, they take this as culture. It's unfortunate, but you will, you know, it also has
not many people take it as culture, brother. He tried that as an excuse, as a talking point, you know.
I mean, I don't understand how it is, man. To me, if you see this as culture, then rape and pedophilia may as well be culture too. You see what I'm saying?
I said there's not many people who take that as culture. I don't know if there's a misunderstanding.
No, but it shouldn't be. It isn't, right? But he tried to make it seem like that's culture, like that's acceptable.
He tried to.
You see what I'm saying? And you know, it's really just self-destructive communication. You know,
but you know what? He self-destructed himself, brother.
Yes,
just with that Black people alone, he did. Because you see how he was bragging. I stand on that. I say it again and again and again and again. And now he's going to try to explain, try to say, no. I make a distinction between N-words and Black people. But as he's going to try that, he's still going to say Black people and you know, check this out. Check this out.
I learned this from Minister Farrakhan, the Old Testament Minister Farrakhan.
Now, let's go back so people, you know, he said that he learned that from Mr. Farrakhan.
my part when I said niggas ain't shit, and I stand on that. I'm making a clear distinction between niggas and black people. He don't get the distinction that I'm making. So he thinking I'm getting at all black people, all of my people. No, I said this and I said it once, I said it twice. I learned this from Dr. Khalid. I learned this from Minister Farrakhan, the Old Testament Minister Farrakhan. How many of you heard Dr. Khalid bang on black people?
How many of you heard Dr. Khalid Muhammad bang on black people? I didn't hear that. But look, yes.
But he gave another reason, another excuse for that comment, and he totally contradicts this. He said, I'm talking about we, all of us. That's what he said. So it's kind of like, so is he trying to say all of us are N-words, or we all black people? Which one is it? You see what I mean? So he has blown himself on this. All you have to do is play those two clips back to back, and they cancel each other out. We know what he meant. He hates black people, dude. He does, you know? And those are the people who say that. People that say black people ain't shit are people who believe black people ain't shit. That's who says it. Now think about this. Just because you've been hurt, just because you didn't get what you wanted some days, just because you had it hard, think about this. Who says black people ain't shit? Because there's always a black person there also to help you. You see what I mean? Go through those hard times. What about those people? Were you alone? Were you always alone? See, the only person is this is just a foul person, man, because you're supposed to recognize good and bad. He only recognizes bad, and he only recognizes good when it's directly pointed at him. Give me a cash app. You know, what about all these people that give him cash apps? Are they ain't shit either? You see what I mean? What about all the people that helped him? You're dealing with a person that sounds like nobody ever helped him. From day to day, every single day he walk out of the house, no black people to say hi to and wave, no seniors, no elderly people, nobody to smile at him, no black people smile at him, nobody, nothing. See, it's just, yeah, man.
But he called polite powerful. He said black people ain't, but he called polite powerful just not long ago.
Yes. When he wants to speak positively, he can, and he chooses to when he finds it necessary. And he found it necessary to speak positively about polite. He found it necessary to go after people that were dissing polite because he had committed a sexual assault against a 14-year-old. See, so he's like choosing bad all the time. Bad all the time, and finding himself in a situation where he has to always explain why. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's bad. It's an ugly look. He's got to explain why he wished death on Malik Shabazz. Explain that one.
Right, you know, he's live streaming about him, so he's gonna be like, yeah, I'm down with you. You know, Andrew isn't the place to be. Now,
how many of you heard Minister Farrakhan bang on black people?
So if anybody heard Farrakhan banging on black people, you know, just feel free to tell us in the chat. You know, I haven't heard that, but you know, the chat is open to subscribers on my second channel. You do have the link here. Let's continue.
How many of you heard Huey P. Newton? See, this nigga,
Did you hear Huey P. Newton, co-founder of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense? How many of you heard Huey P. Newton, Dr. Newton, banging on black people?
Not in our struggle. So to hear me say black people ain't shit, we turn on each other.
You heard? I didn't say N-words. He said black people ain't, you know?
He think that's a diss to all black people. He don't understand it because his struggle is not our struggle.
You see?
I could show you so much information where black people is just murdering, raping, molesting.
Raping, molesting. So what did Polite do? What did Malachi York do? But he called Polite powerful.
Each other. You gonna tell me that piece of shit is worth something.
So here, for the record, for those who haven't heard, SaNeter, not long ago, called Polite powerful. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, on his own platform, live on air. Hold on. I have a few clips, as you know, but I will find it. Just scrolling down. Okay. There it is.
And y'all gonna hate what I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Brother Polite. Brother Polite. Yeah, y'all gonna hate what I tell y'all right now. Brother Polite. You know why I choose Polite? Because Polite is powerful on all levels when it comes to topics. Polite is not.
So he didn't say Polite then.
When I say black people ain't shit, that's who I'm talking about. The niggas like him, that's who I'm talking about. The Shaka Doodles, that's who I'm talking about.
So I'm not, but Polite is powerful. Make that make sense. He's shooting himself in the foot all the time.
I'm not talking about DMG. I'm not talking about Black Lion Supreme. I'm not talking about Bond Dog. I'm not talking to my people. I'm talking about pieces of shit like that. That's who I'm referring to when I say black people ain't shit. People that fit.
Once again, he said black people ain't shit, and that was yesterday.
It's in that category. But he thinks I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. You know, have you scammed anybody?
No.
Have you raped anybody? Have you molested any kids? You see, have you cursed out anybody's mother? Have you cursed out anybody's child? You know, this guy, he seems to think that you're a piece of shit. He thinks being a good person is what being a piece of shit is. He thinks being a fair person is what being a piece of shit is. That's his problem. It's completely backwards with him.
It is backwards with him.
Instead of him trying to be a good person, you know,
he's insulting good people.
He's jealous that you are a good person, Shaka. That's what this is. Like he really hates you because you didn't capitulate. You didn't buckle to difficult times in your life. You know, you didn't, you know, he doesn't know anything about you, but everybody has hard times, right? So you didn't quit. You didn't give up on your beliefs. You didn't give up on your integrity, your morals. You didn't just give them up because you've had hard times before. You see what I'm saying? So he hates that about you. You see what I'm saying? I mean, when you come to debate, you don't do it lazily. You don't encourage young kids to say, hey, you know what? Be a lazy ass debater and make excuses. No, you say, step it up, step your game up so we can have this real debate. You step up your brain, step up your mind, engage. You see what I mean? Focus. You know, that's what you're asking people to do. And he acts like there's something bad with it.
He's on his way out, brother. He's on his way down, on his way out. That's it. It's the end of the HOK.
Shaka, do you encourage the people use drugs on your platform? Do you use drugs? Do you snort cocaine? Do you shoot up drugs? I mean, is this something you believe in? Is this something you think is okay that you can just do and live your life well?
Don't use weed. Don't use tobacco. Don't use alcohol. Don't even use coffee. But, you know, but I'm not trying to say that I'm perfect, you know. But the thing is this: some people smoke and drink. Some people use drug, but they don't defend rapists and child molesters. And he has defended rapists and child molesters and scammers for years, you know.
Right. But what I'm saying is
black people. Khalid said that.
Go ahead, brother.
No, what I'm saying is he hates you because you don't. See, that's the difference. You don't hate people.
He said he hates me. And everything that comes out of my DNA. He said it several times.
Exactly.
Many times. I learned it from Khalid Muhammad. Huh? Because he teaches that. That's That's who I'm referring to when I say black people ain't shit. People that fits in that category. But he think I'm talking about all black people. Khalid said that many times.
Khalid said that many times?
I learned it from Khalid Muhammad.
You learned this from Khalid Muhammad? Khalid Abdul Muhammad? My goodness. This dude. I'm talking about Filthy Frankie when I say this dude, of course.
Huh? Because he teaches that we are stiff-necked and rebellious people. See, a nigga like
stick-necked and rebellious people, it's not black people and shh.
Shaka here say nigga. Half-baked, half-fried, sissy-fied, punky-fied, pasteurized, homogenized nigga. That's what he would call Shaka Doo-Doo. He would call...
See, this idiot SaNeter, instead of saying, okay, I was wrong, I chose bad words, he's just trying to explain the foolishness that he said. And he looks so horrible.
Shaka Doo-Doo, a homogenized nigga. Is that Khalid talking bad about black people? No, he's talking bad about niggas and coons. That's who he talking about. That's who your brother SaNeter talking about. Check. I learned that from them, from these great.
He doesn't even believe himself.
But the problem is that
I learned that from.
The problem is that he said the exact opposite just a few days ago when he was trying to explain why he said black people ain't shit. See, he gave out two different narratives. See, and this speaks to his psychology, brother. I mean, think about this. Who in 1 week, or in not even 1 week, in 72 hours, can put out two contradicting narratives about why they said black people ain't shit? What you have to understand, what pathology, what type of mental thing does that? What kind of issue can you be having when you do that? Because this is a fact. That is exactly what he did. So people have to really just cool down and just think about, if you want to know what he's exhibiting and what you're witnessing, just look at the details and it will tell you there's something really, really wrong, man. There's something really, really wrong, bro. You know, if you listen to what he says, you have to understand he can make the completely opposite statement within 72 hours. Just because he's under pressure to explain. Or less. Yeah, really. Really.
Amos Wilson.
He learned that from Amos Wilson. He's going to show the book Blueprint.
I learned that from
Black Power.
Yes.
Amos Wilson. Chat, you can see it in there.
Hold on. Stop.
It's all in there.
I never seen Amos Wilson stop and snort a line of coke either. I never seen him do that. I thought Amos Wilson, what did Amos Wilson say about narcotics? What did he say about that? Drugs. You know? I mean, you know, I'm sorry, man, but it's like
Enki, let Enki, leave that on Enki. Because you know, Phil Funk is gonna cry and say, "You see, he talked about drugs." Enki, that he has on his platform, called him a pedophile before several times, but now we have Enki on tape, right? Who said that SaNeter is on cocaine? I don't even know. Did I play it? I think it's a previous.
Yeah, but
let me play. Hold on, please. Let me play so people can hear it. I'm not making that up. He said that publicly.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. I'm from, I have a background in the street, so I could recognize when somebody is high. SaNeter is on cocaine in this video. A lot of those videos where you see him like going crazy and cussing folks out, he's high in those videos. This is why you see him and he almost has like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde nature. And a lot of people over the years, they couldn't really figure it out. They like, damn, Sa just flip on niggas and whoop. No, that's the other side. That's the side when he coked up, when he's sniffing, he on a whole nother frequency.
That's Pookie Sa. Pookie Sa.
Yeah.
When he coked up, when he's sniffing, and he started by
Yes.
saying he's on cocaine.
But this is what anyone who's been around, sold narcotics is what I'm saying. Anybody that sold narcotics would come to this kind of conclusion about how he looks, or anyone that spent a lot of time around people using drugs. Either way, you see what I mean? But particularly a person that sells narcotics, because, your whole thing is to know who uses drugs. You see what I mean? That's your whole business. Who uses drugs? And when you're outside, the closer you are to the street is who's high on fucking drugs. Who's high right now? You know what I'm saying? You see it. You learn it. That's the one thing you become an expert in. So the only other people outside of that are police officers. They can see, they study it. Their job is to study what a drug addict looks like. Different kinds of drug addicts. They can tell you who's high on coke, who's high on heroin, who's high on some different kind of things. That's what they're trained to look for. So, I mean, if you're out here on drugs and you're on the camera, now I'm gonna tell you, and you're on camera, that's not a good idea. That's a bad idea. And I'm gonna tell you, I've seen this in somebody that's very, very, very popular, Shaka. Very popular on YouTube, way more popular than this dude. I'm talking about way more. I'm talking about at the top. And they exhibit signs of cocaine usage, straight up. But there's a lot of people that do this and they don't really realize it, because, there's a line you cross. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, when you're a user and you're like a committed user, once it kicks in and you're committed, there's some slight things that change in your behavior, and you can't hide it. You can't hide it, how it looks. It's there, because it's a particular type of drug that has a particular type of effects. You see what I mean? So, but there's a lot of people that think they can hide it, man, but you can't, man. And it's not wise to do these things, Yeah. Not wise to go too far on stuff like this, make it your thing, because yeah. But you can't tell everybody, bro. As you can see, you can't tell everybody.
So, SaNeter, you heard what Enki said?
I learned that from Dr. Naeem Akbar. Nigga, I've been in this struggle for a long time. I've been on the pavement for a long time, bro. Putting in work. That's
putting in work, bootlegging people's material. Like here.
Another joint. Hold this up right here. Another joint right here. My Aswa Quake, Freemasonry, the origin of Freemasonry. Now look at me right quick. I think Aswa crazy. This message is for you. Aswa don't like nobody getting his information out, but this is not this Negro information in the street. This right here belongs to all of us, man. Yo, Aswa crazy, stop calling me, asking me if I'm selling your tape. Hell no, I ain't selling your tape. Whenever you go.
And he's denying sending it, and he's showing the DVD taken from his stand in the street. He was selling it.
That's where I learned this struggle from. That's where I learned this from. Huh? I'm quite sure there's millions of people who feel the same way I feel when we talk about this. But he don't know I was.
Rewind that, Shaka. Look, just rewind it a little bit to the part.
Time, bro. Putting in work. That's where I learned this struggle from. That's where I learned this from. Huh? I'm quite sure there's millions of people who feel the same way I feel when we talking about this. But he don't know I was.
Right, Enki, gave us some clues.
Yeah.
It wasn't even clues. It's straight up accusation, public accusation. But SaNeter, do you deny what Enki said?
Struggle. He's from France. Different struggle, bro.
But stop, Shaka. Stop it right there. All I have to say is, has he ever been to France? How would he know that?
I mean, he's trying to act like, okay, he's saying black people ain't because of a struggle from a different place. This is ridiculous, but he's going down, brother.
Yeah, go ahead. Let it play.
He's on his way out. That's it. That's what we're all witnessing.
If anybody would like to talk about it, come on.
Oh, for those who don't know, I've shown you that he was on Killer B's panel, right? We even heard him, right? That was today. That video was yesterday, right? And yesterday he said he was on the phone with him. Now, some of you may not know who Killer B is. Killer B is the guy who said F Elijah Muhammad and F Nation of Islam members.
I had a nice conversation.
Sorry, not that one.
None of us follow Farrakhan over here, man.
Mm-hmm. Because I see what you try to do to SaNeter, right? You try to say that, I can say it too. You could tag all them Muslim people too and tell them I said fuck Elijah Muhammad. And yeah, that nigga was a rapist. Fuck all them Nation of Islam niggas. Let them know. Killer B said it.
So that's Killer B. And let's hear what he says about him.
Come on in. And then if not, I got you. This is a new channel. I'll wait for a couple of more minutes and then I'll be out of here. I will be out of here. I had a nice conversation with Killer B today.
Oh, for the record, look at this clown cube dude. He left a comment, He came yesterday and he said he stopped dealing with Frankie's panel because of the polite situation. And one day after, well, actually, the same day, the same day or one day after. I mean, he just goes on Frankie's panel and he's cheerleading in the chat, going against me.
Me and Killer B been on the phone for about a half hour, going in, just talking. And believe me, family, don't think for 1 minute that I don't know people records. So I'm very careful. I'm on top of everything. Even though we was both agreeing on the same thing, people will record you.
They were agreeing on the same things. Damn, Nation of Islam is going to be pleased.
People will record you. So I'm on top of all of that. I know what it is. I'm not saying he did it, but I'm just saying I'm just staying on my point, staying on guard for all of that. Yeah, I know. All right. So anyway, man, all the other videos down.
Now, I forgot to say that Daniel Heru. Oh, I almost forgot. I told you about the brother who runs the channel noapianism.com. And I told you that I was so surprised to see him in SaNeter's chat. Now, I didn't say his name, but many of you know who runs that website. And here's the link once again. I actually spoke to him. And I told him, maybe you heard it, or maybe somebody else, will tell you. But, I said what I just said now. I just repeated to him, I said, I didn't call his name or anything like that. And he told me that somebody is using his name and profile picture, his avatar. So it wasn't even him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that I mentioned that to him and he was able to tell me that. So it's good to say that for the record. But you have the link here, noapianism.com. Just copy and paste it to avoid any mistakes. So that dude, Daniel Heru, he was acting like he wants to clear things up, but that's because he's been a butt kisser of SaNeter. He knew SaNeter was going to be there. But I share the link to both my streams, the one that I did before and that one. And as a matter of fact, I realized the one I did before, unless he's a subscriber, I did not share the other one in my community timeline. Now, Daniel Heru, where are you? Are you a grown man or are you a child? You don't have a brain of your own? You need Filthy Frankie? You need Killer B now to move forward? Daniel Heru, you look horrible. Now, you went on Killer B's panel and you started off saying Shaka Doodoo. You used that negative nickname that the dude who spoke sexually about my daughter used towards me. And then you act like, it's okay. Let's continue.
And I'm not going at this dude no more. I'm good. Yeah, I'm going to keep it moving and keep doing my job.
Back down.
Yeah, they are mad at me. So Killer B.
Okay. So now, I want you to hear what That dude who backed down said about me when I left that Killer B panel. I think I played it. I woke up sometime early, middle of the night, and I saw it was live, you know what I'm saying? And I saw a comment, somebody mentioning my name. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me just go over there. You know what I'm saying? Because I stated that I thought he was on Frankie's panel, a few months back. But then I was told actually it wasn't. Frankie played him, right? And I stated several times, for the record, he wasn't on his panel, right? So I was going to say it on his channel, right? But early, right from the beginning, he used that same term. And I told him, you don't need to use that. And he insisted, and I bounced. And you're going to listen to what Filthy Frankie said when I bounced. That same dude who backed down.
Same thing. Tell me how it's different. Did I hold you down? When you was on my channel, niggas was going at you?
Holding me down. Everybody can see. And maybe his channel will grow. But when he goes live, he has between 3 to 5 people watching. Right?
But you know what, Shaka? He's making it sound like it's some sort of personal favor that he's doing for you. Nobody's asking you to speak up. That's the funny thing about it. It's like, you're supposed to say and do what it is you want to say and do. And you can't blame someone else for what you say and do. Period.
No, but,
and what he's doing, he's out there acting like you begged him, you asked him to do you a personal favor or some shit. It's like,
check this out.
What's wrong with these people, bro?
You know that guy who's from the Congo and who said he doesn't like Africans? When I scrolled through, I saw he was in his chat. And that's the guy that he insulted, and he insulted his family too. Yeah. Now, it wasn't my channel, and he complained to me about it. I said, look, I don't agree with that, but what can I do? That's his channel. You know what I'm saying?
But that's how
after he insulted that dude, right? Acting like he held me that dude went on Frankie's panel to talk about the situation with my son's mother attacking me physically, right? And Frankie, so many times he talk about that stuff like I hit her or something. But the funny thing is that she's the one that hit me. You know what I'm saying? And anybody can ask a friend speaker, you will hear the neighbor begging her to stop. So that's just for the record, But he's like, didn't I hold you down?
And Come on, man. The guy even admitted it once he heard it. He even admitted that.
The same day after he got on Frankie's panel, he came up and he admitted that because he's a French speaker. But
see, here's the thing, man. Here's the funny thing about it. It's like, isn't it just easier to not hate somebody because of their nationality, or not hate somebody because of their ethnicity, or not hate somebody because of their religion, or not hate somebody, for whatever, all these little silly reasons. But a lot of these people are hopping back and forth because they're caught up in hate from one day to the next.
He acts like, I held you down or whatever. He confessed, I have him on tape. He wanted me to go against a sister. Yes. Do your thing. He wanted me. Exactly. And when he was communicating with me on an email, which is privately, he would call the sister a B. And I said, no, don't use that. You know what I'm saying? And as I'm trying to speak to the sister on his behalf, he's like, did she get back? I said, no, not yet. I'm waiting and all that, and he's like, this dude goes live and go against her, making me look crazy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's continue.
Well, I think that's the thing.
Call you all back.
Yeah, he's just jealous, brother. He's just jealous. But I want people to hear really Frankie's reaction when I left. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the dude who backed down,
Shit, nigga. Right? And that shit is crazy, yo. This shit's unbelievable. But truth be told, this stuff, you looking crazy over here. Hell yeah, he is. Man, yo! Check this out, yo. Speaking of Judah Nasty, yo. This nigga was talking with Judah Nasty. What he got? Why is he having conversations with pedophile supporters? Huh?
So SaNeter is not a pedophile supporter? Let's continue.
Huh? Why is this? Why is this? This is one of the first things I done showed this nigga about Judah Nasty. And he was over there wrapping it up, chopping it up with Judah Nasty, nigga. Shaka-doodle. Huh? What going on, bro? He let a child molester mess with a kid. And the kid got the pictures of the man and dragging.
Now, Killer B said that Judah Nasty let a child molester mess with his kids. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying?
Or mess
Everybody
with
can add
a
Judah
kid.
Nasra.
Mess with a kid. That's what he says about Judah Nazareth. And the thing about it is that you know, it's one thing to think that, but it's another thing to say that someone did when you don't know. You see what I mean?
Let's see if he has receipts and paperwork. Let's see.
Right, and here's the thing. But look, if you had the receipts and the paperwork, wouldn't you already just, you know, put them out if that's what it was? I mean, but because look, you're saying it, so why wouldn't you put the receipts and paperwork out if you're already saying it? And so, you know, so it wouldn't make sense to not put them out if you had them, if you're out there saying it. That those two things go hand in hand. And once you go out and you say it, then the logical thing is where are the receipts? Because people can't just believe you, right? They can't just believe you, you see? So I think, you know, it's a little disingenuous because you don't have the receipts. You see what I mean?
No, I don't. I don't. I mean, he told me that situation.
And this is that's the thing. He say a whole lot, but doing something. Look, it's the same thing as this dude Callie and Kevin Wesley. You can say whatever you want. Where are the receipts? And this conversation between those two has gone on for a year, over a year, bro. The receipts would have already proved it, but the reason why it's only talk for years is because the receipts aren't there. You see, and this is where the community needs to get really clear about what you invest time in and what you don't invest time in. And as soon as you come out of your mouth saying something about somebody, you know, then actually, you know, you should come with the receipts, especially if it's something as dastardly as rape, pedophilia, scamming, you know, robbing, these kind of things. You know, if it's harmful to somebody, then hey, man, you know.
But what's interesting is that he has a beef with Judah Nasra for probably a bunch of reasons. And Young Heru, I didn't know that SaNeter talked bad about him when he got on that, I forgot if you say Cube or Cube Butters channel. So I'm like, okay, is this the reason why he sided by me then? You know what I'm saying? But let's continue.
And the kid got the pictures of the man and drag in her room to this day. Now what? Talk about it. Talk about it. Now, you already knew about Judah Nasty. I played the video on your channel. And now you chopping it up with Judah Nasty. Why? Y'all bring up my name? Did y'all bring up my name? Yeah, he a fraud. Hell yeah, he a fraud. Hell yeah, that nigga a fraud. They just out here trying to accumulate a couple of dollars. That's all they doing. They don't care about none of this stuff. We want to know where his baby mama went. We want to know where his baby mama went. We want to know where his baby mama went.
Yeah.
And why she leave with the child.
Yeah. That's what we want.
You sitting there angry. Huh? And every time you hear a woman...
Hold on, Killer B, because you going the fuck in right now. You sitting there and you angry at SaNeter, nigga, as though I'm the one fucking the bitch. Huh? As though I'm the one smashing your baby mama. Why you mad with me because of what Tazoriak did to you? Huh? Come on, boy. Why you mad at me for?
He's trying to act like it's because I don't have access to my children, according to him. You have that video here, can't change an upload date on YouTube. and you can hear the voice of my son and my daughter, just for the record. But I'm going to fast forward because I want people to hear when I got on that Killer B panel, and it was very, very brief.
Check to teach another, because don't know what. And so
she left and got for where ain't a man. Huh? You got everybody else's business up out here. You doing?
So what? The receiving it real. I had to.
What's going on YouTube?
See, I've been Frenchie.
Didn't even know that. Can't believe you.
Bennett and Young Heru. They all up in there doing a little orgy thing. They mail on 3.
Oh, what a coincidence. What a coincidence. Just a few days ago, this is what SaNeter was saying about V. Bennett, I, and Young Heru. If that ain't a lie, then what is it?
Thing going on now. It's a 3-on-3 thing going on. Frenchie, V. Bennett, and Young Heru. They all up in there doing a little orgy thing. They mail orgy thing.
Man, you know, you got to understand.
I'm denying for the record, you know, but I never met VB nor Young Heru.
Well, look, yeah, exactly. You know, it's true, man.
You know,
none
brother,
of us, none of us
we don't
have
need to worry about this. We don't need to worry about this. It's just really, yeah.
No, but check this out. You know, see, when he's noticed this, look, the statement that he made before when he was talking about your children's mom, your child's mom, right? Your son's mom or whatever.
You know,
right?
I don't even want to talk about that. Don't be offended. But
No,
you know,
he makes
I've
sexual. He makes a sexual reference himself in that statement, and then here he makes another sexual reference in this statement. This man makes a lot of sexual references, bro.
Well,
like he does.
What he said about several women who got on this panel. You know what I'm saying? One of them went back over there. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue.
Niggas is sick, y'all.
No, you never called me back since the beginning.
Watch, here we go. Watch this nigga run.
God.
Oh, okay. So SaNeter is commenting, but at that point, I already got on the that Honey Bee Dude's panel, and he hold on.
Killer B call him. He is a chat. See, and
goddamn, I have my shit muted. That's you, Frenchie?
I can't believe you call me Frenchie.
I've been calling you Frenchie since the beginning.
Look, he jumped in Killer B's chat. See, and he thought Killer B was gonna switch up on him and talk nice to him.
So that wasn't the chat, that was on the panel, but never mind. Listen to Filthy Frankie.
And when he found out that Killer B wasn't showing that nigga no love, he ran up out of here. That's what he would do to me. Told you this nigga's a coward.
Punk SaNeter, you are one of the biggest coward ever. You deleted the videos you made against me because by yourself you don't stand on nothing. And it's very ironic that a few days ago, and I didn't even know. I didn't even see that live stream when he made it. You know what I'm saying? I had just downloaded it, right? All the words that you're going to use against me applied to you. He's going to rejoice just because I left the panel.
He is a pussy. That's what he is. See, me, I'm made for this shit. I'm a battler. That's what I've been doing when
He's made for this stuff. He's a battler. And he just deleted the videos.
On this shit, I'm a battler. We get it in. Nigga, this stuff right here is not new to me. I've been battling on the street with Moors, Hebrews, Christians, goddamn the 5%ers, the Nation of God's Nerve, you name it.
And you back down to a dude from France. He's a sucker, and you know it. Filthy Frankie, you know it, because you used to have some people, the fake advocate retired, anybody else retired, they know what's up. And I seen Texas Obama typing in the comment that hold on, let me just show it to the people. Hold on. Some people are so desperate, they have nothing to say. Hold on. Texas Obama wrote, Shaka talking about Uncle Shug. I didn't call him name, didn't lie on him. I said what I had to say to him when he was there. and he ran like a punk. He got played by the fake advocate, right? Because Texas Bama probably thought that what Queenstone said was going to apply, like I was supposed to worry about Uncle Sugar or something like that. I stand on truth and principle. I'm not dissing him. So she wrote Chaka talking about Uncle Sugar, but still using his clips. We've been using each other's clips. So you idiot Texas Bama is capping on that Killer B platform in the chat, in the comment, and that Killer B dude had Filthy Frankie on his panel. And Filthy Frankie is the one that your boss was going in on, was going against for months. When I was going against Filthy Frankie, you were a paid supporter. You were a member of my channel. Make that make sense. You look like a fool, Texas Obama, for real. But anyway, let's go back to Filthy Frankie rejoicing. And everything he says applies to him.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. Why does she care anyway? I mean, because it's not like you have to deal with in life, you don't deal with everybody, you know, but the fact that she cares so much about you at this point, I don't even get it, because if you don't like somebody's panel, just move on to the panels that you like. But you can see
she's desperate, brother.
where she's going.
She's desperate.
Panels are about, look, where she goes, the panels are about what she doesn't like. It's not about what she likes, the people she likes. It's just there momentarily to talk about what she don't like, and what she don't like is you, bro.
I don't want to give that lady too much time, brother. Trust me. She's like, you know, that was just for the record. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want to focus on Frankie. If you don't mind, brother. If you don't mind.
No, you good. Yeah.
So I'm built for this shit. I'm already built ready. This nigga, Killer B, called him Shaka Doo-Doo, and guess what he did? Ran like a bitch. He ain't really got no man backbone in his body. He ran like a flaming faggot. Him and V.
Well, bitch SaNeter. How many times I shared the link you never got on the panel? You are the biggest bitch. And everybody can see that. See, what's sad, Filthy Frankie, is that it is documented. It is a matter of public record. You made a different channel that you call the dumpster to go against your ops, and you went against me, and you removed the videos because I banged on you, and you don't have anybody backing you up. I have you on tape begging your people to flag me. You are the biggest bitch. Have you forgot when you begged your supporters to flag me? Let me remind you, you are the biggest bitch of the conscious community.
My people ain't gonna defend me, so I gotta defend myself. One of the ways that you can help out in the audience is that if you see a channel like you see a Shaka Doo-Doo, this is how you can handle that. If you want to be a part of the solution, all of y'all, goddamn it, flag that nigga. Everybody, flag that nigga. Get him up out of here. Get the gutter up on out of here, y'all. Get that shit up on out of here. Take a look at it. Say, yo, let me go check this channel out. Look at it and see if it's bringing information. See if it's bringing knowledge. And if it ain't bringing no goddamn knowledge and information, something that can carry us on, I don't care if we disagree with the information. Leave them alone. Because we ain't always got to agree with the information, with the knowledge. But if it's not bringing nothing, if it's just bringing the community down with gutter shit, flag that shit. Get them up out of here. Run them up out of here. Stop being afraid to do that, y'all. That's one of the ways we could get the nigga up out of here. Check. That's how we do that. Everybody be a part of that shit. Run that clown up out of here, man. But if y'all say y'all love the HOK and y'all been rocking with me for so many years, flag him. Flag the nigga. Get him up out of here so we can continue on with the journey, with the with the information. That's all. Flag the nigga. Bennett over there shaking each other's nuts. And even Young Hebrew is down in it too.
Stop it right
they
there.
got like a
You see that? This is what I'm trying to say, man.
Another sexual remark.
Exactly. And a psychotherapist is really going to home in on these like constant sexual remarks because he may not be aware of it, but is speaking to something else about him. You see, like to always equate a topic or issue that he doesn't like to sexual remarks, things like this is kind of deviant, bro.
It is deviant, you know. But it's always aware, brother.
It's nasty. It's nasty, man.
It is nasty. It is nasty. And I mean, it's made up. It's a lie. It's ridiculous. And then he complains. How many times did I lie on you, Filthy Frankie? Now, if you want to claim you didn't call Killer B a pedo, you did not express yourself properly. You cannot blame me if you don't express yourself properly. You know, so if I made a mistake, it is what it is. But we heard a clip. You didn't say anything. Killer B didn't say anything. That Rastaman dude said that stuff. That Rastaman dude's a liar too. But anyway, let's continue.
Well, it's crazy
3-on-3 thing going on now. It's a 3-on-3 thing going on.
You see,
Frenchie, V Bennett, and Young Hebrew. They all up in there doing a little orgy thing. They male.
But hold on, VB, because really, like, I really trying to get to the part. You know, when I left Killer B panel, and so people can hear what he said. You know, this thing here.
Go ahead.
And I played it before. Yeah. No, it's okay. Don't worry, bro. It's okay.
Orgy thing. Niggas is sick, y'all.
No, you never called me that since the beginning.
Watch, here we go. Watch this nigga run.
Goddamn, I have my shit muted. That's you, Frenchie?
I can't believe you called me Frenchie.
I've been calling you Frenchie since the beginning.
Now, for the record, he been on my panel many times. Please tell me how many times you called me Frenchie. He's a liar. You know, that's already a lie.
No, you never called me that since the beginning.
I said Shaka Doodoo, but I forgot about Frenchie, so I decided to bring that back.
You know I'm still a mod. Did you know? I didn't even know that.
You what?
I'm still a mod on your chat.
Oh,
he said, yo, I'm still a moderator on your chat. I didn't even know that. Killer B response was like, oh shit, we can fix that right now. Killer B don't like this nigga no more either. Because you see how he's a flip-flopper and he's a liar. Watch this shit. He shouldn't even said nothing. Killer B didn't know that he...
What did I lie about, Frankie?
He forgot to take your wrench from you. But watch this. I'm still a moderator on your chat. I didn't even know that. Watch this.
Oh, Frenchie, so I decided to bring that back.
You know I'm still a mod. Did you know? I didn't even know that.
You what?
I'm still a mod on your chat.
We can change that shit. Right. You gotta change that motherfucker.
Right, you gotta change that shit, nigga.
I'll change it later.
Yeah, get him about.
All right. Oh, I hit delete comment by accident. My bad. Yeah. So what's going on, Shaka Doodoo?
Well, you know, you don't need to call me that. You know what I'm saying?
No, we have to call you that now.
Okay, well, I bounce then. Okay, I bounce then.
What you fight for?
Okay, I bounce then.
What you say you fighting for?
Well, see, he thought he was going to get Killer B to not call him Shaka Doodoo. And so he said, no, we got to call you that, nigga. I gave him that name, and I told you, Shaka Doodoo, that name is going to stick with you, nigga.
Well, bitch ass Frankie, you back down to me. Listen to how much Frankie's going to rejoice because I left. Listen closely.
Everybody will be calling you Shaka Doodoo. You see that? And now look at Killer B. He calling you that name gonna stick with you. Watch this.
I'll change it later. All right. Oh, I hit delete comment by accident.
Yara didn't call me that. But we have you on tape saying that if anybody messes with me, they're done, right? But let's continue.
My bad. Yeah. So what's going on, Shaka Doodoo?
Well, you know, you don't need to call me that. You know what I'm saying?
No, we have to call you that now.
Okay, well, I bounce then. Okay, I bounce then.
What you fight for?
And for the records, it is SaNeter who kept going back. It's not me who keeps going back. You know, it's SaNeter. But I think it's the last time now.
Bounce then.
What you say you fighting for? Oh, so Shaka Doodoo want to leave now. Oh, you want to leave, right?
See, this nigga don't have the guts. He don't have the heart. His skin is soft like a baby's butt.
So, Frankie, you don't have the guts. You don't have the heart. You are softer than baby. You know what?
This nigga need alligator skin, rhino skin. He ran and left because Killer B called the nigga Shaka Doodoo. He didn't know how to stay up in there and defend himself and fight, right?
But bitch SaNeter, you are 10 times worse. Because I'm here, sucker. I'm here. You never pulled up. You got in the chat, never got on the panel. Since we've been beefing, you are the biggest sucker. By yourself, you're worth jack, and everybody can see it, you know. But he's rejoicing.
To prove to him, no, I'm not. You're wrong. This is what happened. He ain't gonna do that. See, as long as you on his channel, he can be able to spin the narrative and lie and say what he want to say. But when he click on somebody else's channel,
he ain't never pulled up one lie that I said.
Wait a second.
Now, how many times? Yes, feel free, brother.
No, it's another Freudian slip there, bro. He said, as long as you're on your channel, you can manipulate and change. See, so
that's what he does.
Is that why he wants people to go on his channel? How would he know that? How would he know that as long as someone goes on your channel, you can manipulate and do this? You can. How would he know that if he himself doesn't do that?
And once again, when I was on JJ's panel, and he came and he disrespected me, I cursed him out, right? I was put on a hold. I think that I was kicked out of the panel. And hold on. He told me, come on my panel where I can control the button. And I did that. Exactly. And when I was back chat, he didn't even tell the people I was back chat. He kicked me off. So he's the biggest. You are a bitch, SaNeter. Am I lying? Yes, brother.
And he's talking about you leaving Killer B's panel. You hopped up on his panel. When was the last Killer B hopped up? The time Killer B hopped up on your panel, Shaka?
Killer B is a sucker too. Daniel Harris is a sucker.
When was the last time?
SaNeter is a sucker. And here's the link.
Has he even tried?
Prove to me that you're not suckers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, see, that's what's funny. All the stuff that he's saying about me, it applies to him. Here's the link to get on the panel. Just use a webcam.
He runs like a bitch, like the bitch that he is. That's why he wouldn't dare hit this link, because he's a coward.
I did, sucker. I did hit your link.
Oh, you don't want to get exposed.
Right.
You see that, y'all? I didn't kick him off. He's still a moderator, too. See? I ain't kick him off. What's wrong, Shaka Doodoo? What's wrong? You went and slandered me, right?
Right.
I'll say anything to your face. I'll let you on.
Right.
So what happened, Shaka Doodoo? Why you lying on me, Shaka Doodoo?
What lie, sucker? I lied on you. Frankie played you. I thought you were on the panel. That's all. That's not lying. You can call it a mistake if you want. And I acknowledge that. So you're just jealous, Killer B. Killer B, you know I'm not lying. When you go live, you have 3 to 5 people watching. At 7 a.m. in New York, I have way more people watching me.
Why you ain't take my advice? Huh? When I told you about Queen's Throne, huh, Shaka Doodoo?
He's confessing again. He wanted me to go against that lady. That's why he's mad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad he revealed it again on 2 different instances.
Yeah, but this is another, like, it's a childish thing there, because why don't you go up against the people you want to go up against yourself? You know, and this is what I don't understand. You see, check this out. This is another time where someone wants you to do something and gets angry because you don't do it what someone else wants you to do, when they can actually do what they want you to do themselves. But they don't want to do that. They don't want to do it themselves, but they want you to do it. So this, and then, you know, see, that's what this is all about. You didn't do what Killer B wanted you to do, and Killer B went out and cried about it, you know, instead of just doing what he wants to do. Shaka, do you tell Killer B what to do? Did you ever tell him what he got to do?
Hold on.
You see? What you saw? What's going on?
No, hold on. Now, King James wrote, "What lie?" ? Here's the link to get on the panel. All right. And sometimes I have no patience. Sometimes I have the patience of a saint, like some people told me. I'm just quoting what people said about me. But sometimes I'm like, here's the link to get on the panel. Feel free, even if you disagree with me. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, go ahead, Vivi. Feel free.
Yeah. When was the last time you told Killer B what he should do?
Well,
you see what I mean?
Regardless, I didn't get mad and diss him because he didn't do something that I told him or asked him to do.
Right, exactly. You see what I mean? So again, this is what this is about. It's weird, it's not like it's not grown. It's not grown up stuff, man. You can make suggestions, you can make is that what it's called? Suggestion. You can suggest people. You have an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. But when you come out of your body and get broken because someone doesn't actually do your suggestion, that's weird. Because you don't owe that person anything in the first place.
But brother,
if you owed them, Shaka, if you owed them something in the first place, I can understand that. But here you have a person that's acting like you owe him something and even describing it as such in his own words. Didn't I hold you down, Shaka? It's like, what are you talking about, dude? You just came over to this panel and speak your grievances about other people. That's not holding anybody down. That's speaking your mind, dumbass. That's what that is.
That's so talking points. But I remember Ralph, right, and Young Hero acting like because I called Filthy Frankie publicly live on air to clown him, right? I wasn't being down, I wasn't, doing what I was supposed to do. Well, I went about it my way, like I told them, and the result is there. Filthy Frankie backed down publicly. He did it and he said it. Result. You know what I'm saying? But Ralph said if it was him, he would have paid a flight ticket and beat up the dude. He would have just ended up in jail over some YouTube beef.
Yeah, but nobody's like mad about what he would do. I mean, no one's mad about that, what he would do. That's the difference. Nobody's mad about what Ralph would do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad about what anybody would do. I'm not mad.
No, that's a claim. That's a claim. It's I would have done this. I would have done. I hear that every day. Yeah. If it was me, I would have done this. I would have done that. You know what I'm saying?
But anyway, to insist, but to not see the difference, right? To not see the difference in the scenario, it's like, number one, you live in France. That's exactly why the dude did it. Number two,
I should have paid a flight ticket to make Ralph happy. You know what I'm saying? Just because he had that suggestion. And because I did not follow his suggestion, then I'm not keeping it real. But he made up a law. But you know what, brother? Let me please finish with this.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
All right. Why you ain't taking his advice when he told you about this person right here that I'm going to show you? And this is why y'all never see her stands up. You always see this pig sitting down. But I got a shot of her standing up.
Actually, people heard it. All these terms. You can see Filthy Frankie Scam Chatter was rejoicing over me leaving the platform because the dude would not even, call me like he called me back then. I didn't ask any special treatment when Kiddo B came on my panel, right? He never used those terms towards me. And I just bounced like, all right, okay. But he was rejoicing, right? Oh, me, I'm a fighter. No, you're a sucker. And you're so much hurt and so much of a sucker that you said that Herman Smalls should go in on me, go in against me, And you even said that Jabari Osaze, your champion, the HOK champion, is scared of me, Frankie. You said it. You look like a sucker. Boom Boom Smash Rockwell ran from me too, went to court, flagged my videos, tried to do copyright claims, didn't work. Fake advocate, tried, didn't work. You, SaNeter, filed copyright claims against me, right? Your so-called wife, Napashida, filed copyright claim against me. I appealed. My account is clean. You lost monetization. You lost friends. You lost partners. You lost comrades. Johnny were down. And it's sad for you because you could have apologized. You had plenty of time to apologize for speaking sexually about my daughter, but you didn't. And I told you I would give you that work, and I've been giving you that work. And I ain't done yet. It's only the beginning of the year. Feel free, Bennett, if you want to make some closing remarks, I'm gonna call it a day.
Oh, that's it. That's it. You're gonna call it a day. Okay.
Yeah, it's 20.
So
we have the same time. I'm working.
You quit,
I'm working
man.
tomorrow morning.
Quit, man. Stand up for yourself, Shaka. Yo. But listen, man. I don't have much to say, man. I mean, it's really like it's just kind of like it's sad. It's really sad, and man.
We won, brother.
But
let's
guess
congratulate
what?
ourselves. We won.
But people
we won
are
against
free.
the HOK.
But people are free, or somebody lost. Somebody definitely lost. Whichever way people want to see it. There is no winning without somebody losing. You see what I mean? So whichever one initiated the other, whichever one came first, hey, folks can argue about that. Whether somebody lost for someone to win or whether someone win to make someone lose. I don't know. But check this out. For me, I don't really care what people do. Everybody makes their own choices. Everybody does them. You must do you. You see what I mean? And I would never pretend that even if I knew right, I could show everybody right. I would never pretend that's how things work. You see what I mean? So, I won't really waste a whole lot of time on it. But what I would say is that I already knew. And, apparently some people didn't know, but I already knew where this was going to go, Shaka. And like you said, it's not over. And, I think
you said that at the end of last year. You said the end of last year that would be the end. And I thought, no, that's good. I said something like, no, I think that's too early or something like that, but
exactly. And so it's like for me, it's like I know that I've seen this kind of stuff before. So I know it's not over. I already know it's not over. So, I mean, I'm just watching it, having fun with it. It doesn't really bother me much. It's interesting, but I mean, all I could say is that anybody that wants to say anything, all I say is say it to my face, and then I'll take it serious. Just say it to my face. You see what I mean? Whoever you are, there's no way on hell you'll ever be taken seriously when you cannot say it to someone's face. It will never work. You blow hot air when you curse people out over the internet. It doesn't mean you're capable of doing anything. It's just hot air. Real people don't talk about it. They do it. You see? And so, I mean, I don't know, but I see something. He doesn't like his own talk, Shaka. You've been playing back what he said. And
he
that's
hates
the
his
story.
words.
He hates his own words. He should flag himself if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should be asking people to flag him. Because that's the same thing. When he's telling people to flag you, you're only playing his own words. He could get to the root of the problem and just flag his goddamn self. I mean, what's going on here? That would solve the problem. There would be nothing else for you to play if he flagged himself. But anyway, all right, y'all. Yo, peace.
His mouth and his behavior brought him down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So thank you, let me show you Bennett's channel.
Yo, and listen, no, I I don't understand who wish. Just think about this. You're dealing with a man who wished death on Malik Shabazz over the internet.
And Al Sharpton.
You see the mental thing there? You see the mental thing there? That's why I said I will never believe there's no way in life your words mean nothing. You have to prove all of your words for them to mean anything. And it's exactly like this. He wished death on Malik Shabazz, but did he do it?
And Al Sharpton. And he said publicly live on air that if I end up in the hospital, he will have a ball. And he's bald-headed, broke, jump off Wi-Fi wife, agree with him. You know what I'm saying? So hey, with that demonetization.
And if you wish death on Malik Shabazz and you didn't do it, then who's the real bitch? At the end of the day,
I don't, this like, that was his statement, because how they are there. They're going to try to find something and twist our words. You know what I'm saying? We played it. There
was. Or whatever the words was, death on, death to, blah, 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 all of this stuff, right? But here's the thing.
I mean, he cannot deny. He cannot deny.
Yeah, whichever word it was, whichever way it was, the point is that he had zero intention of doing it. Zero, minus 3,000%. He says something that he has zero intent of doing. And see, once you do that, that's what people know you to be. That's it.
You know what's funny? It would take me a while to find that part again, but the part talked about when he threatened to harm her mother and sister, and she talked about some gangbanger woman, and I forgot if she said that she has bodies or but she said something to the effect of that person had put in work before. You know what I'm saying? But I will have to go and but other people heard that part I played before.
Exactly. So what? It's like hey,
and that was her husband threatening to harm her family members. But anyway, brother, let me just wrap this up, so I can get some sleep. Thank you. I've shared Bennett's link. You have it here. I'm going to make my closing remarks. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to, by the nature. Oh, you seen the link wasn't there. That punk Kidder B was a no-show. That punk Daniel Heru was a no-show. That punk Filthy Frankie, aka SaNeter, was a no-show. Just for the record. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to, by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I steadfast. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Do I to do on nature? Hotep. That punk Lodaba was a no-show. And all those punks that be in their chat and in their comments, there were no shows either. When it's time to come to the real world and show their face and stand on their statements, they're not here. So, peace. Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving middle nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Maat, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Necha lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is, that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Necha, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody is interested in learning the Meta Necha, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Necha classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Necha class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Maat Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Maat. Don't forget to share Kemet and Maat on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/Maat Forever.